Hearing that song, shower me with your love, shower me with the love I need. Waiting for whatever, shower me with the love that I've been longing for. What is that song about? Shalimar? That's my shit. I was young as fuck when that song came out. Alright. Childhood energy, youthful energy. Alright, passed on, ancestor. Alright, my name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. Alright, we're gonna see what's going on in this energy. Alright, when it comes to what you need to know, how the full moon affected you. Alright, I saw a passed on grandfather. Alright, so somebody could have visited you around that time. There was a heavy presence around you. Alright, Sagittarius could be significant. Alright, manifesting. And somebody got a secret baby, child. Somebody is hiding a pregnancy. And then they got, you may have twins, double for your trouble. Alright, so either this is a hella new beginning or it's a baby somewhere. It's a baby somewhere. Then this came out in your last read. This came out in your last read, and I said, don't you say a goddamn thing. They're scared. Literally right next to it, it says they're scared. Set up energy. Okay, let's see. Why is this energy? Let's pull this energy first. Well, mad. Somebody's mad. Balance. Surrender and let go. Alright, thief is here. Alright, coming in quick. Alright. False narrative is giving somebody's lying and somebody's going to get to move on. Somebody could be lying. Family, okay? Somebody could be... Alright. I keep hearing this shit. When it comes to your children, tell them, like, it's some type of way you have to convey, that when a motherfucker tell you that they pregnant or some shit, do not go with that. Alright, and they end up doing it, okay? Wait and see. Opposition, because if you wait and see, you're going to see that that's not true. Alright, that's why that setup is here. Alright, so somebody narcissistic and gold digger, someone else. Which person is this? It could be the other person. Alright, on the edge of a breakup. Somebody on the edge of a breakup or something, and somebody trying to save a relationship, but it's not gonna fucking work. Somebody just gonna see how bitches is. Alright, money hungry. And they gonna come out with a fake apology. Alright, what's going on, love? I'm over here and I can't even fucking talk. I'm sleepy and irritated all at the same time. The energy is crazy. I'm on YouTube too. I mean, damn. TikTok as well. Alright, following your intuition. Alright, follow your intuition about somebody. I mean, sweetheart is here, destruction. Somebody's just constantly trying to do some shit. Alright, somebody trying to manifest shit. Love spells. Alright, justice. Death is here. Alright, so nothing's getting up off the air. Alright, tell me something good. Tell me something good. Give me something good. I want brand new. I'm telling you, I don't know why. It's been a really boring. I ain't gonna say boring day, but it's like, Spirit, where's the adventure? Like, I don't consider this adventure. When is the adventure starting? Wednesday. Alright, so something significant about Wednesday. Wednesday is my lucky day. Alright. Literally the day I was born on was a fucking Wednesday. Your family can't fuck with you. You were born to travel the world. Alright, somebody know that you're not playing now. Alright, somebody knows that you are not playing now. Somebody is desperately trying to get your money. Knows that you are pregnant and trying to... Okay, somebody is doing something with pregnancy. Alright, somebody lying though. Alright, somebody wants to make something up. Alright, you got a family that want to make shit up? No. Alright, you got people that want to make up 90s. November is significant. I'm feeling like these old ass people or something about the 90s. Somebody did something in the 90s or you were supposed to receive something and you didn't. Alright, a lawyer told them to lie to you. You were supposed to be able to travel the world. Alright, rehabilitation center is significant. Alright, and November is here. So, Scorpio energy. What is that? Sagittarius energy. Alright, somebody's doing something to make things up. A lawyer is getting disbarred. Alright, so somebody found out that somebody didn't do something. Alright, so you got a lawyer. That shit keep coming up together. Whoever these fucking lawyers is that be trying to do that's doing all this lying shit, they're definitely not getting away with shit. Alright, father side. Alright, so somebody was supposed to give you something in the 90s when it came to your father. Alright, alright, somebody parents getting karma. Alright, this could be the people that raised you. It's somebody parents. It don't have to be the parents that the people that raised you. It could be somebody else's parents. Alright, 24 and 26 is here. $10, $29. Something about in the 20s, alright? And 10 or 11 is significant. Let's see. Somebody could have passed away in a rehab center. There's a door that's getting ready to open up for you. It's one that you don't see. It's like on the side behind you. It's like on the side. Like on the side of you, but down a little bit type energy. There's a doctor being caught, alright, for lying on paperwork. Somebody could have lied about your well-being, alright, so that you can receive something, alright, and they could have been doing this since you was a child. Somebody's coming with some sort of contract, paperwork, commitment, alright, and somebody also is trying to come in being super romantic. There's a masculine and sorrow. 13 is here. It's like somebody wanna, it's already too late. Like, somebody wanna come in, but it's so too late, alright. Seven is here, alright. So July 13th is significant. July 13th is significant. June, something happened June 13th. That was a couple days ago. November 13th could be significant. I don't know. Alright, Alright, somebody know you're not playing now. This is why somebody trying to be super romantic. Like, get the fuck out of here. What's going on? Alright, somebody hates your confidence. Alright, they hate that shit. You supposed to be traveling the world right now. Alright, you're getting your dream job where you can travel and fucking do what you want to do. Your dream job is owning your own. Alright, 26 is significant. Alright, got betrayed. Alright, so somebody got betrayed like they did you. Alright, so somebody gonna get played. Just like how they lied when it came to falling off into a relationship. Somebody finna get that same motherfucking shit. Somebody's gonna find out a betrayal. Alright, you are accurate and people are getting mad. Authorities need no proof because you are accurate. So you're accurate about a lot of things that you say, and it is what it is. Motherfuckers hate the fact that you tell the truth. Alright, you got surprises coming in now. These niggas sleep. I wish my motherfucking ass could sleep. I'm talking about they is snoring sleep. Alright, worked with a cricket lawyer. Work with a cricket lawyer. There's a cricket lawyer here. Alright, the second is significant. February in the 80s. Alright, something could happen in the 80s or something. Somebody in their motherfucking 80s. Alright, somebody did something fucked up in the 80s. Alright, you have stepped completely into your power and they know that they can't do shit. Alright, so somebody was trying to keep you from having something all these years. Like literally for a long ass time. Somebody want to come and apologize. No, like what the fuck? It's almost like, oh, confirmation. And you could have, thank you. You could have built your own shit by now. Cash is what I'm hearing. All right, somebody calling, checking on you. They could be trying to get in your business, trying to see what the fuck you know. All right, some of the best chemistry. All right, or somebody could be calling you, checking on you. Somebody that you got some good chemistry with, or that you had some good chemistry with. All right, somebody seeing everything that you said to be true. Somebody want to take you on a dinner date. All right, rolling up then leaving. Okay, well, wherever this is, all right. Something about your father's side. Congratulations. I'm telling you, it's something that you were supposed to get from off your father's side. I'm gonna look it up some more. Alright, I'm doing everything to make something up to you. Alright, so yeah, somebody's doing something to make something up to you. You were supposed to receive something on your father's side and they know they fucked up. Alright, and these people are doomed. Alright, it has something to do with the home. 60s is significant. This could be an old home, old property. Somebody in their 60s did this shit. Old bitches. I tell you what, me being in my 60s and 70 years old trying to steal shit when you know you ain't finna be here too much motherfucking longer is crazy. Alright, so many blessings is coming your way. Alright, you got a lot of blessings coming in your way. Alright, somebody is watching you, studying you. Why? Because they did spell work on your ass. You're supposed to be dead. They're trying to figure out what the fuck going on. Alright, somebody want to bring you a gift. Somebody want to bring you some flowers. Alright, 14 is here. Let's see here. My son sound like my dog. Sound like Storm used to sound in the back in the day when Storm used to be snoring. That nigga knock the fuck out. Oh, no, right, you laughing? It doesn't sound like Storm. Alright, let's see. Let me get 3 cards. My son knocked the fuck out. God damn. He must have got on somebody's daughter nerves today. Alright, parents are getting karma. Alright, so whoever these people is to try to hold something back. Alright, somebody mad that they hurt you. Somebody mad that somebody hurt you. And it's somebody off your father's side. I had a good day. I ain't never gonna complain. tired of this grind, but you know, I will never complain. Let's see what's going on. All right, parents getting karma. Let's see. All right, these are people who were supposed to give you something. They were, what is that word? Delegate. That word be coming out all the time. Somebody was appointed to give you something when you turned a certain age. And your pathway was supposed to be straight, clear. All right? Judgment. This person's having this person, somebody could be on their motherfucking deathbed. Confirmation. Oh, fuck yeah. Strength here. Somebody ain't got no strength. Somebody could be in a rehabilitation center. Somebody in a rehab. What do you want, Ryan? Oh, you don't have to wait. Endings is here. A new beginning. Somebody in a rehabilitation center. Somebody finna tell the truth on their deathbed. Somebody was left with some information. God damn, that shit came out again. Somebody ain't got no strength. Somebody finna find the strength to come tell you something. Wisdom. Relationship. This could be somebody that knew them. Alright, tell me about... Got everything to do with money. Judgment. Rebirth, awakening, renewal, and judgment. Alright, what is this coming from the father's side? Alright, what is this? Money. Somebody wanted to abuse you. Alright, somebody wanted to abuse the situation so that you wouldn't get now. Alright, so that you wouldn't get the money. Alright, tell me. This is somebody who passed. Girl. Somebody who passed away. Left you something. You were supposed to be a rich girl. Alright, you probably supposed to be fucking working. Alright, message of concern. Achievement. Alright, nice guy is here. Somebody gonna call you. This is a masculine energy that's gonna reach out to you. This could be a fucking uncle. Tell me about this father side. Who is this person reaching out? This person is tapped in too. Alright, this person tapped in too, so this person got a fucking conscience. They know God over there tearing that ass up. Even if they not, they know what the fuck going on. They know if they don't get over there and say something. Or somebody just probably hate the whole family, hell. And somebody want to come tell you the truth. And usually that's what the fuck it be. Alright, they don't care about no confrontation. They finna leave. Alright, lust. Yeah, somebody was in some lustful ass energy. Alright, they were hoping that you weren't gonna be able to see shit. Alright. But now you're healing and this money, you've healed. See, you weren't supposed to receive this money if you didn't heal. The only way that you could heal is you went down your spiritual journey. You want to went down your spiritual journey. I would have never met you. You would have never had no conversations. We would have never bounced off of what if. You know what I'm saying? These people were winning, not trying to win at all costs. They was doing any and everything, alright, to stop you. And now they like, damn, what the fuck happened? You change how you feel about your self-strength. You change how you feel about your surroundings and you wanting better. Alright, so them winning at all costs, it wasn't going to work no more. It wasn't going to work no more. They were trying to attach shit to you. But when you said that you moved on, they were trying to keep you low in toxicity and a toxic relationship. Alright, so as long as you was cool being in a toxic relationship, it was easy for shit to penetrate around you, alright, and to stop you from being able to get this abundance, alright. Somebody finna come tell you something. Somebody finna have the strength to tell you something. Look, on their deathbed, alright. Somebody try to tell you something. This could be an aunt. I feel like aunt and uncle got something to do with this. Alright, new beginnings. Yeah, you finna get new beginnings. Tell me about this. They are mad they hurt you. What they mad about? What they mad about? They damn sure mad, ain't they? Alright, they are mad that they hurt you. They are pissed the fuck off that you did not receive something. Because the whole time they like, wait the fuck a minute now. If you didn't get it, where the fuck is it? A line, yes, this opportunity is for you. If you didn't get it, where the fuck is it? Alright, somebody made a choice to do something the fuck else. Some option. Somebody thought that they had an option to have something that belonged to you. Alright. Evil eye. Who took this shit? Who took? Somebody who don't have lack of faith. Lack of faith, despair, discouragement, darkness. Who took? Who took off of this father's side? Alright, this person's cricket, whoever they are. Who took? Unexpected gain. Witchcraft is being done. Everything going wrong. Who took? Alright, Leo, Virgo is significant. Who took? Aunt. I heard a cat purr. Aunt. Let's say aunt. I don't know if it's a great aunt. It's an aunt on your dad's side. Mother. Your dad's mother's sister. Is that who that is? It's an aunt. It's an old. Is this an older lady? Let's see. That person gonna pass away. Whoever it is, passing away came out with it. Tell me about this aunt. Giving you your money back, trust and will. I know you fucking lying. Well, damn. You see, I don't gotta do too much. This is why my family can't stay in my ass. All right, giving your money back, trust and will. They have no choice because somebody else knows. Because somebody else the fuck knows. It's cool when don't nobody know it. Betrayed you and broke your trust. Took something from who? An emperor in reverse. This is the emperor who's passed away. Ugh. It's an aunt. Cricket attorney, family member who went against you. That's crazy. See, you know how to make the shit fit. You know exactly. This person's going through something. That person could be getting ready to pass away. Passing away came out again. That person is going through it right now. A passed on aunt is doing something too, because they like screaming, oh, don't forget about me. No, it's a passed on aunt on the other side too. On your dad's side. Then you got an aunt on your mom's side. Like, I got chills. Yes, you are right. So you know who it is. Oh, shit. I heard somebody say yes, finally. Found out about the witchcraft. And all you gotta know is that motherfucker doing witchcraft. That's all you gotta know. That's all you gotta know. Alright, you deserve more than what you're getting ready to, you deserve more, alright? And you're getting ready to deserve more. Money is coming in for you, alright? That's owed to you. That's crazy because I never really dug into that side. It kept saying that it was some money. But I'm still feeling like both. But I'm just feeling like that father's side is something crazy. Alright, I feel like foul play. Yeah, ending of procedures. Alright, so something getting ready to come to you. I want to say any day. It's giving any day energy. Farm is here. Stole your money. Alright, hoping you will forgive them. Bitch, ask God. I ain't God. Alright, go ask God for your forgiveness, for the forgiveness. Alright, somebody's making the right decision when it comes to you, and that's giving you your shit. Alright? Nose itching. Blessing is here. I know this shit coming in, but you had to get away from certain motherfuckers. It ain't want you to breathe abundance around that motherfucker. It might bring them back to life. Emperor, alright, passed on. daddy ain't playing about you. You got a pass on father and a pass on aunt that are side by side, okay? All right, separating, departing from somebody. That's why you can get it now. All right, because there's some leaving here. Damn, departure and then leaving came out. Spirit say, yeah, you can get your shit now. What is it that you can get? Wealth, reward, money, and prosperity. The whole time, what if it was just that easy? What if it was just that easy to relocate? What if that's all you had to do to live the greatest life that you could ever fucking live? And it'd be something small that you need to do, like believe in yourself and fucking move. All right, giving back money, trust, and will. That's crazy. Damn. Let me do that again. Let me do that again, cause what? Jesus. These old people suffering. It's like, damn, y'all already old. What the fuck is it that y'all want? Rehabilitation center. Yeah, somebody finna contact you. It's like spirit is putting something on somebody's heart while they're on their deathbed. And I said an uncle. I said this shit a couple weeks ago. I kept saying an uncle. No, I said this shit a couple months ago. I said there's an uncle that's going to be sick on his deathbed, and he going to tell you the truth about the situation. All right. Watching, studying you. Somebody watching you. Somebody could be following you on social media that you don't know. All right. Somebody coming in quick, and you moving. All right. So somebody could be trying to come in quick, and you moving. Somebody want to come. Oh, wow. I know somebody ain't trying to come in with a deeper level of commitment. And, baby, you're gone. You ain't trying to hear that shit. What the fuck you think you're going to? All right. They lied to you and everyone they lied to you, everyone, about everything. All right. It's masculine sorrow. All right. For real, that masculine is reaping what the fuck they've been doing behind the scenes. All right, and spirit is just showing off in that nigga life for what the fuck he already did that you don't know about. All right, so their soul for coming with you. Something's coming in quick. All right, so I feel like wherever you're going, you're meeting someone. All right, it's like you were meant to come in and scoop that person up type shit. 10 is here. Something significant about October. Or 10, I heard completion. This is it, is what I heard. May is significant. May 10th is significant. May 13th. 10 is here. Something about 10 completions. All right, a honest and true friend. All right, somebody watching you and studying you. Just say honest and true friend. All right, a lawyer is getting disbarred because somebody told somebody to lie about something. 23, 16 is significant. June is here. Fast communication. You got fast communication coming in. Somebody knows you're crazy, but they still love you. February is significant. We don't give a fuck about that shit. All right. All right. You found balance in the situation. February 8th could be significant. 30th is here. Or 30. 18 is here. Do a few more. 23. Huge opportunity. All right, the police are watching too. So somebody did some work here. Somebody could be reporting somebody. All right, somebody could be handling something on your behalf as well. All right, Friday. All right, let's see. 3 cards. 3 cards. too many. And you gotta slip out. Okay. Bottom leap. Bottom leap. I don't know why I put my old cards back in. There we go. They are doomed. All right, so you are jumping timelines, and somebody's being left on an old one. All right, coming with money, quantum leap. All right, so you are going into a different timeline, and this different timeline involves money. Okay, your finances are different. All right, boss status. All right, spirit is pushing you forward. All right, boss status. All right, these people who's talking shit behind closed doors, they're doomed. People who's talking shit behind your back, they're doomed. These people was taking a risk. All right, you're getting ready to take action while these motherfuckers was taking goofy ass risks. All right, adventure, passion, manipulative. Somebody was trying to be manipulative. All right, evil eye. All right, somebody was trying to be impulsive too, but fucked around and found out that your ass was protected. All right, somebody was trying to manipulate you in a home. This motherfucker finna be doomed in a home. All right, he finna be trapped with the spell work, falsifying documentation. All right, your ancestors is getting ready to affect somebody's money. So when you leave, somebody's money is going to get affected. The only reason why that money is affected now is because you are there. All right, when you leave, so does that abundance flow. All right, from that person long term. All right, the abundance will stay with the children. Faith is here. All right, but this person gonna start to tweak out about little dumbass shit. All right, disinheritance, family conflict, financial loss, lack of stability, broken traditions. What the fuck I say? And conflict. Oh my God, I'm so good. All right, high priestess. This motherfucker gonna tweak out, and hopefully your kids ain't gonna have to jump on this nigga. Cause I be trying to refrain from saying that, but I just hope that ain't the motherfucking case. Cause the kids are gonna be justified. Oh shit, commitment is here. All right, you're quantum leaping into something great. Okay, look at this shit. Unexpected money in a real relationship. All right, because you abandoned some goofy ass shit and brought justice to yourself. I'm so fucking proud of you. I want to be just like you when I grow up. I swear to God. Okay, you just up and did some shit. You know, fuck it. Why not? And you put an end to some shit so that you can heal. All right, you put an end to some shit, or you just put an end to some shit and made a way for yourself. All right, and now you got this abundance motherfucking coming in. All right, no more burdens in your way, because them burdens was blocking your stability. It was blocking you from what could have been even better. All right, because God was never gonna take your hand off. All right, but Spirit just wanted you to have better. But Spirit gotta move you, because Spirit saying He don't want nobody leeching off of your abundant energy. All right, and Spirit say I don't even want to think. I don't want a motherfucker to think that he even got a quarter off of your ass. All right. Thank you, love. Hey, love. All right. Awakening in karmic film. Why is this karmic film here? A fake ass priestess. Who is this itty bitty bitch? Because I just what this is. Yeah, confused. Somebody was doing confusion spells and motherfuckers ain't stupid. People trying to cause confusion spells in the house. Like, come on now. Cut it out. It's Mercury retrograde around this hoe. Y'all niggas finna get that shit back a million times fold, because everybody is elevating in this home. Confirmation. Everybody attached. Speaking of goofy little bitch. Alright, you know, people trying to stop the movement, but they ain't doing shit. Not doing a goddamn thing. Alright? Not doing a goddamn thing. Let me do this again, because I like doing it this way. Alright, if anybody just want to on-the-spot reading, please let me know. Alright? If anybody wants to purchase a read, you definitely can. All right. If anybody wants unlimited readings to the end of the year, all right, $65 to the end of the year. All right, and it comes with unlimited burns and releases. All right, if anybody is interested, I gave 2 of them. Well, I actually ended up doing 3 of them motherfuckers the other day. Why not? I'll do 1 tonight. All right. What's going on? All right, if anybody wants unlimited for 6 months and unlimited burns, $65. That's a fucking gold mine. What am I doing? I want to lay the fuck down. All right, $65, unlimited reads. And no, they are not vent sessions. Vent sessions is $60 for 30 minutes if you want to talk on the phone with me. All right, yeah. All right, vent sessions are not included, but you can ask for a read anytime you want to, whenever you're on here. If you want to ask a question, you can definitely ask a question if I'm not in the middle of a personal read. All right, so if anybody is wanting a reading, I did change the prices because I got some motherfuckers up off of here. All right, so donation readings are available. All right, so if you don't want to do any of the other ones, you can do donation, whatever you want to send in. All right, I'll still do a video for you. I'll still do a read for you. All right, on the spot reads are $33.33. Love reads are $15. Love reads are $20.20. All right, on the spot mini reads are $15.15 if you are wanting one. All right, but those are mini reads. All right, full reads, general with everything when it comes to love, money, career, relocation, all that good shit. All right, those are on the spot reads. All right, that is 30. All right, if you want a 30-minute video, those are 40. All right, those also come with burning bowl rituals. All right, I give you that with that. Questions, yes or no questions is 10. If anybody is interested in the burn and release all by itself, it is $25. It does come with a 35, 40. No, it does not. What am I saying? If you purchase a tonight only, all right, it's 45-minute video with the burn and release. All right. All right, yes, ma'am. I got you, Therese. All right, let's see. Let's see. Give me 2 minutes. All right, I'm going to do this last spread. Last spread. All right. Nose itching. I'm telling you, this shit happening now. Ain't no way I did this reading for you earlier and that shit came out the way it came out and all them signs and synchronicities was too fucking crazy. I'm talking about straight or distraction in the middle of the fucking read. It was a lovely distraction though. All right, you have stepped completely into your power. All right, and they know you can't do shit. Why? This card say because you are tapped all the way in with your ancestors. Since I had this deck, these 2 cards have not came out together. All right, these 2 cards have not came out together. Baby, they know you stepped completely into your power because they can't do shit with you. That means that they done did more than one type of spell work on you. They're trying to get your ass up out of here. My nose itching. That's a card hider. Oh, yeah. Somebody tried to do something. You want to tell you why? Because you're receiving unknown money to make a move. They see the hate for you is real. The fact that somebody went through extreme measures to keep you from something. Ooh. Now, all the readers we done did. This is, see how you can tell this is the difference between a new moon read and a regular read. This is like almost the shit that come out in the new moon read or in the moon reads don't even come out in your reader. And then these are new cards. Alright, if anybody books a reading, I am doing the same method because this shit is giving out juiciness. What's going on, y'all? So many blessings are coming your way. Alright, I mean, so many blessings are coming in. Alright, these motherfuckers scared for their life. Because these, and they should be scared for their life. Alright, these old ass bitches. Alright, stolen insurance policy. Somebody had an insurance policy that was for you. Alright, Sunday is significant. Alright, somebody's in a rehab. Somebody got cancer. Tuesday is significant. Today, what the fuck? Tomorrow is Tuesday. So about Saturday. There's a huge opportunity. Shit, a huge opportunity to get some money. 17, you were supposed to receive something at 17. It's like money was being kept from you. Alright, lawyer told them to lie. Look. October is significant. Best chemistry. 11 and 3. 14 is here. I don't know. Maybe I feel like you were supposed to be getting money throughout your life. And a lawyer told them to lie. Somebody said, hey, okay, so maybe it was somebody had to go through somebody in order to get some money. All right, so this person had to lie in order to get access to this money. I'm going to keep going. Let's see. Somebody internal bleeding. I'm telling you, somebody finna fucking die. The fact that you were suffering and you didn't have to. All right, not really suffering, but it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Shit could have been a lot better. Somebody's mentally and emotionally unstable because the truth is coming out about somebody at this old ass motherfucking age. Like, this shit is insane. All right? Spirit say, no, let's talk about it. All right? Look, again, somebody tried some sort of spell work, and that's why their ass is bleeding internally. Motherfuckers. And burden bowl rituals be a motherfucker. You don't never know what a bitch be doing. I don't know why people be fucking with people. All right? Ascending. Karma is here, creeping out. Deathbed, dead. All right? Divine Feminine definitely gonna get what she want. And this karmic bitch, well, justice is here for her. God damn, my nose itching. Oh, Lord. I need to go smoke after this. Alright, Spirit. Transition. Somebody finna die and you finna get what's yours. Alright? And before somebody pass away, they're gonna make sure that the right person knows. Yep. Somebody mad as fuck because who is you to be talking on your deathbed? Somebody could have tried to do blah, blah, blah. Somebody tried to do spell work on this person to end this person's life so that they couldn't tell. Why did I hear that? Because that's what the fuck they do to us. Confirmation. 101. 1101. That's what they do to us. Alright, so literally motherfuckers be ending people in y'all life like anything like my daddy. He do spell work on people that could tell you the truth. So it's like he take their time. Whoever you spending time with, whoever could tell you shit, whoever look like they telling your ass and get ready to tell your ass some shit. That's what the fuck they gonna do. Do spell work. He's gonna get dementia. But let me tell you, God know how to keep a motherfucking mind. I seen it with my grandma. They'll get dementia and forget everybody but your ass. Okay? Somebody's bleeding internally. Somebody know they ain't got no motherfucking time. Alright? This could be the person that's getting ready to tell you something. Saturday is coming out. Alright? They know that you stepped in your power. These people can't do shit. Alright? 17 keep coming out. Alright? These people could have been watching you ever since you were younger. Alright, I'm telling you, it's the old bitches in your family. And they're probably like, oh, well, you know, her parents gone, she not gone. Yeah, bitch, that's gonna make me get into my shit even more. Alright, begging a job that secures you. That secures you for life. You want me to tell you what job does that? Your own business. Alright? They couldn't keep you hidden. Alright, and that's why they can't unalive you. Because you're out, like, you know, you No matter what you go through in life, you're still out and about. You don't let nothing keep you sheltered and stuck in. 14 is significant. All right, so they wanted you, so they felt like trauma from you when you were younger was gonna keep you like isolated. No, somebody bringing you a gift. All right, you getting ready to receive some money. That's that shit we talked about. I'm gonna have to call your way. We're gonna have to talk about this shit. All right, and that is your read. All right, 4525. Sharice in the chat put 46. Put 46. 46 hours 00 minutes in the chat. If you still over here. My damn nose itching. Oh my God, Sharon, they stole money from you. Hoping that you will forgive them. You a goofball. Like, the fuck? Cause it ain't just you they stole from. They stole from the children, okay? Because anything that you steal from me, bitch, you stealing from my motherfucking children. Now I gotta do something about it. You know? Craziness. Let's see. Sharice is probably, I don't know. Sharice be doing a whole bunch of things at the same time. So I'll just time stamp it. Alright, let's see. Okay. Okay. What's going on, my love? How are you doing on this wonderful evening? I got a new deck. Still adding more. Still adding more. Alright, so let's see. Sharice say I be moving fast. I be damn near. I be on her reading and be done with her reading. She don't even be listening. Sharice, you here? I'm recording it even if you not. My nose is itching. Something getting ready to happen. There's a lot of shit happening for feminine energy. It's time for us to feel good. Y'all ready? All right. What's going on with Sharice? Oh, there she go. You be all over the place. I be hearing pop, 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 pop. Goes my mind, goes my mind. But then I hear pop, pop, pop goes my nine too. Girl, who a hood nigga? I hear a hood nigga. Say she want a hood nigga. Alright, leaving their entire family and past behind. Well, shit, this might be why I'm saying this shit. Alright, unexpected, unknown blessings are coming towards you, alright? You ugly? Alright, you got unexpected, unknown blessings coming towards you. Hey, you stupid to my period. Alright, let's see. November is significant, alright? Something coming in November, and don't say like, oh, November is so far away. November be here in like 1 month. Fuck it. But November be here in a month and a half, dead ass. It'll be Christmas tomorrow, all right? Not quite yet, all right? Something getting ready to happen, but Spirit says not quite yet, all right? My nose is tickling like a motherfucker. I need to find out, what does that mean? It means truth. That shit be tickling bad. All right, somebody coming in being super romantic. Somebody got betrayed like they betrayed you. You got me some? Travel the world. Travel the world. All right, so somebody leaving their family and past behind to travel the world with you. All right, somebody wants everything with you. Somebody is leaving all of your stuff behind for new. All right, so I just feel like you and this person just don't say fuck whatever this is and just leave everything behind, because you and this person leaving shit behind. All right, 21, you could have known this person for a while. You could have known this person for a while. Confirmation. All right, this person almost got left behind. You almost said fuck this person. All right, 3. You could have said it about 3 times, hell, or more. Shit. Money is falling from everywhere. 3 different sources is what I'm hearing. Something about the 3rd and the 21st. All right, July. All right, so you could be receiving some money in July, or something could be happening the 21st and the 3rd. All right, 18 is here. All right, somebody in their 60s. Somebody in their 60s. What about Saturday? Somebody could be finding out the truth. Shit. All right, somebody's panicking. Somebody in their 60s panicking. All right, somebody built a hate train about you, and now that shit is being derailed. All right, 14. Somebody could have been doing this shit since you were 14, 70. There's a bunch of old hoes talking. That's all I see. All right. Somebody could have been born in the 70s. Somebody could have been born in the 60s. All right, 2020s. All right, something could have happened in 2020. All right, somebody was talking. All right, you getting ready. You're flying out, going somewhere. Somebody want to give you a gift. All right, I heard vacation time. There's a doctor getting caught up for lying on paperwork. All right, 80 is here. Like, I just really feel like it's a bunch of old ass people doing shit. All right, because this is connected to old. This money is connected to old people. All right, somebody feel like you're crazy, but they still love you. Someone want to come in with a commitment. All right, January could be significant. Baby, all y'all stepping into y'all power, and I love this shit. All right, somebody lied about something in December. All right, there's a house that you've never seen before, so if you're wondering why you ain't moved yet, 17 is here. A father's side, something about your father's side. All right, here we go. Y'all know I love talking about dead folks, so, or deceased folks, so we gonna dig into it, baby. I like talking to them more than y'all. All right, let's see. This father want to talk. There's a secret. All right, what does the secret have to do with? All right, divine timing is coming out. All right, somebody thought that they were going to keep something from you, but you had to learn a lesson in order to receive this blessing. You're getting ready to receive some money. They thought they was going to keep something from you, but no, it was always divine timing. You were always going to get something. But Spirit wanted you to learn some things first, all right? You had to build some character, all right? So you had to be in relationships, whether it's friend, all right, or romantic with goofies, all right? Because you had to learn certain shit about people, all right? A lot of people around you were carrying secrets, all right? There's a home here, lessons and blessings. I told you, there's a home with your name on it. Calling in your soulmate, all right? This is something that you manifest, all right? I heard new health is what I'm hearing. All right, a gift of health, a gift of a clean bill of health. All right, somebody is not codependent. All right, whoever this person that is coming in, retreat is here. All right, I'm hearing resort in my head. All right, beach resort. Somebody contract, planning something, renewal, making a choice. All right, blessings coming in, wish fulfillment. There's something being seen. All right, when it comes to a wish fulfillment. All right, when it comes to a masculine, a new beginning. All right, you were supposed to have a new beginning a long time ago. Somebody purposely placed obstacles in your way. All right, you already know who the fuck that is. Tower moment is here in mother. All right, literally, finances is in reverse, and tower moment is in motherfucking reverse, and mother is upright. It's on some, oh, you ain't got to give her that type energy. No, type shit. It's like somebody don't want you to know how much your daddy loves you, which is sad, all right? But you're getting ready to find out, all right? You're going to get ready to find out about this money, too, all right? Was your mama and daddy together when your daddy passed away? All right, you're going to find something out about a key. You're going to open a door to something. You're going to open the door to something. All right, abundance is here. You're gonna open the door to abundance. You're gonna find out who your daddy true love was. You, not your motherfucking mammy. All right. Yeah. transportation. This person is worried about you moving away from them and them knowing the truth. Because once you find out, you ain't fucking with her no more. Like, bitch, how the fuck I got money, or how the fuck I got something for me and you ain't even gonna tell me? And bitch, I see you on a regular. Bitch, you be having my kids. But it's something that she knew. Alright, I love. It's like she don't care, you know what I'm saying? Because your daddy had, you know what I'm saying? But still, it was something for you. It don't matter if that motherfucker had 1,000. Of course. But it's coming. Alright, your daddy making sure of it. Alright, he ain't never want you to feel like that. Alright, there's some sort of secret that's gonna come that's gonna change everything. What if, you know what I'm saying, you were the one that he left a lot of shit to and everybody else wasn't? You know what I'm saying? So you gonna automatically, your siblings gonna hate your guts. What the fuck make you so special? You know what I'm saying? That's all I can hear. What the fuck make you so special, bitch? You know what I'm saying? The whole time you a fucking child. Y'all mad at God. Y'all mad at the Father. How can they see? The only reason why they send that hate that way is because they know the truth. Alright, shit, your daddy loves you more than them. Simple as that. Alright, divine time, and this is what they never wanted you to know. Gift. People don't be wanting you to know how fucking loved you are. That people did any and everything to make sure that you were straight, even if they was on the other side. You were supposed to have finances to get through every burden. Where you are, like literally where you're living at right now, you ain't even supposed to be living there. Don't you feel like sometimes like you are meant to spend money without even seeing how much you got in your checking account? Those are people really who have money. Alright? Like you budget, but at the same time, alright, there's a blessing coming for you. There's a blessing coming, alright? And somebody mad as fuck. There's somebody's more so scared than anything because they know you have ass don't want to fuck with them now. This got something to do with a home, baby. Money, home, and motherfucking keys. I'm so glad that y'all did the work. And somebody is scared because they know your ass is going in a different direction. Alright, you got angels looking over you. Ooh, steady. Whack ass family, they make me sick, bro. They make me just want to vomit. It's like, ugh. I don't even like the word family. It makes me want to throw up. I hate that word. They're more like enemies, bro. Like, can we normalize not calling them family? And group of mother, that group of cult that you grew up in? Because the whole time, think about them readings that you was listening to 2 years ago. You was like, who the fuck is this cult? It's your family. You were born in a cult. You went rogue. You were born in a cult, baby. You went rogue. How do you think these people know your superpowers? How do you think that they know that you are gifted? Alright, September is here. That's my birthday. You were born in a motherfucking cult. And they like, oh shit, she figuring it out. Yeah, it's the whole family in the goddamn cult. Think about it. They all get on the phone, they gossip, they talk shit about everybody, and they motherfucking, your family get on the phone and talk shit about their kids to other family members. You are some weird ass individuals. Like, I experienced that shit my entire life. And I just be like, how the fuck you gonna be on the phone talking shit about your fucking kids to other relatives? Them same relatives talking about your ass, how you talking shit about your kids to other fucking people. You look stupid at the end of the day. Not the fucking child or even what the fuck they did. But the fact that you can down your child outside of a fucking home. Alright, these old ass motherfuckers still do that shit to this day. And this is why at the end of their life they're gonna be fucking mutes. Spirit is not going to give them the voice, alright, to say any goddamn thing on you. Most of these somebody losing their voice. My nose itching. Spirit not playing now. Alright, something happening in the future. You getting pregnant in the future. Somebody gonna know too. Something's gonna happen where you gonna get pregnant. You're not gonna tell this person, but this person gonna know. The 13th is significant. Somebody bringing you a gift. Alright. Somebody could be trying to watch you, hidden cameras. Alright. You're getting a dream job. Somebody hates your confidence. $20 is significant. All right, somebody seeing that you don't do spell work because they did all that spell work on you and that shit bouncing back. They're like, oh damn, she don't do no spell work. They getting fucked up. All right, all road leads back to you. All right, you got a manifestation coming in tomorrow. What the fuck is happening tomorrow? I'm gonna pull 3 cards real quick. Can y'all hear me? It ain't buffing, is it? All right, they couldn't keep you hidden again. All right, don't sign anything from your family. I repeat, do not sign anything from your family without taking that shit to be shown to an attorney that you pick. All right, moving away together. All right, leaving the past behind. You and somebody are moving away together, leaving something behind. You finna get some money. All right, when you get this money, you leaving shit behind. These motherfuckers cannot unalive you. All right, a friend is telling them the truth. All right, so somebody is telling them the truth about a situation. There's so many blessings coming in. All right, and whatever this is that your family trying to get you to sign, don't sign that shit. All right, you ain't no damn lawyer. I don't care how they reword shit now. I gotta sign my name on something that's a fuck no. All right, you're almost to where you can rest. Like I said, you and this person is moving off the common waters. 30 is significant. Somebody could be in their 30s. Or 30th is significant, all right? This is now energy. All right, Quantum Leap came out again in 20. All right, something about the 20s and the 30s. Well, damn. Somebody in their 50s doing stupid shit. All right, and feds are calling. All right, so authorities is getting ready to contact you on some information to where you got to sign for some shit. All right, don't trust no family members with shit. They trying to beat them to the punch. All right, and that was your read. That shit was good as fuck. All right, and I'm going to send that to you as well. 46. Yeah, somebody's bleeding internally. Somebody going through it. All right, and that is your read. Is anybody else wanting a read? Whew. Lord. All right, I'm finna go. Sharice, I'm finna I'll be on TikTok for a long time. I'm tired as fuck. All right, come over to TikTok. I'm finna close YouTube. I'm tired. I'm probably finna get off this bitch. I really need to go smoke. All right, I need to go outside and feel that warmth. All right, I will see y'all later. Thank you for watching.